Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's 7 o'clock now, so we will start our class with the starting prayers. Can I request the support teacher to give me an ID for the starting prayer?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I'll give you N8329.
Okay. And 8329. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you please recite the starting prayer for everyone, starting with Tawbas?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي إني لما أنزلت
إلي
من خير فقير.
And the English translation?
My Lord, I am in need of whatever good thou mayest send down to me.
Okay, and this one?
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Innaka. Make sure nasal sound.
Okay. إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Okay, and the English translation?
Our Lord, accept this from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing.
Jazakillah, N8329. Now, before we start our class, I will request the TA to go over the class etiquettes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So before your lesson, please perform wuzu and cover your head and revise your lesson. Sit with an adult in a quiet room and keep your audio and video off. And please log in with your correct ID. And during the lesson, please listen attentively to the class and recite the verses alongside the online recitation. Please do not raise hand unless you are requested to. And after the lesson, please revise your lesson and complete your assigned homework. For our contact, we've got info@nqc.org.uk. And please be reminded that these classes offer additional support to learning and they are not a replacement for one-to-one learning.
Jazakillah. So, those of you who arrived on time, you probably know that today we are going to do Surah theme again. So, I will be reciting this surah and I will request all the students to recite along with me, and then we will choose some students to go over the same surah. All right. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات. Okay, I'll recite that verse again. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون. فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين بلى وأنا على ذلك من الشاهدين. All right, so that was today's lesson. Now I will request the ST to give me a student to go over the same surah.
I'll give you A7326.
A7326. Okay. A7326. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Can we have
You like
another student? Yeah.
ये वाली शर्त मंजूर है कि मैं इसको साथ ले जाऊं?
Okay. A7333.
A7333. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. Can you please recite the surah from the first verse all the way up to verse 6? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Start with vowels.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون والتين والزيتون وطور السينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناهم أسفل سافلين إلا الذين
That's fine. A7333. Jazakallah. Jazakallah for reciting these verses. So I have highlighted a few mistakes. So first of all, at the end of verse, when you stop, when you take a pause, according to the rules of pause, we don't pronounce the last stroke. Okay? So
Okay.
in this case, we will stop at وَالزَّيْتُونَ. Okay? And
Okay.
in this verse, وَطُورِ سِينِينَ, not na. Okay? And
Okay.
this letter which I've highlighted here, make sure you differentiate the sound from the sound of ta. So you see here, this is ta. The sound of this is thick, so to. Okay? Can you
Okay.
recite this verse again?
Okay. وَطُورِ سِينِينَ.
Okay, that was much better. Keep practicing and it will get better, inshallah. Next, in the fifth verse, here, make sure you pronounce the sound of kha very clearly. Okay?
Okay.
خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ. Okay? And
Okay.
here, noon sakin, you have to conceal the sound of noon sakin. Okay?
Okay.
Do you know about the rule of ikhfa?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that rule, we have to conceal the sound of noon, right? So that's
Yeah.
what you have to do here. Lastly, in this letter, which I've highlighted here, you prolong the mim mushaddad. So make sure you don't prolong it more than 2 seconds. And secondly, make sure that you make nasal sound. Okay?
Okay.
So, thumma. Can you recite this verse again?
ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين.
Okay, and don't prolong. That was much better. But don't prolong these two for more than 1 second, okay?
Okay.
رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ صَافِلٍ. So the vertical fatha, 2 seconds. And apart from that, everything is 1 second. Okay? In this verse. Alright.
Okay.
Jazakallah 7333.
Jazakallah.
Can we have another student to recite the remaining surah?
Okay, we can have N8338.
N8338. N8338. Assalamu alaikum. There is no response.
No? Okay.
So, yeah, can we have another?
Yes. N8330.
And N8320?
330.
330.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. N8330.
330.
Can you finish this surah for everyone? So, if you can recite, starting with Tawus and then verse 7.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إلى الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين
بأحكم الحاكمين.
بأحكم الحاكمين.
Okay, and can you recite this as well?
بلى وأنا على ذلك من الشاهدين.
All right, Jazakumullah. And this is the translation.
Why not? I am among the witnesses on that.
All right. NA330, Jazakillah. So in terms of pronunciation, I have highlighted some of your mistakes. So first of all, this verse, you have to stress on lam, the letter lam, both times. So, illallazina.
إلا الذين.
Yeah. And here, I have highlighted the letter Jim. Do you know why I have highlighted it?
No.
Okay. So, because you have to perform the rule of qalqala on this Jim here. Jim Sakin. And do you know what you have to do for this rule?
Yeah, you need to give a jerk.
Yeah, jerking sound. So, ajrun. Okay.
أجر
Yeah. Can you recite this verse again?
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون.
All right. Jazakillah. And the next mistake. So, this letter here, Zal, I have highlighted it. Do you know what mistake you could have possibly made?
I did a Z sound.
Yeah, so you have to differentiate between the letter Zal and Za. They are similar sounding letters, but they look different and they have different pronunciation as well. So what you have to do for this letter, Zal, is a hissing sound, okay? Vibrating sound. So, فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ بَعْدُ بِالدِّينِ. Did you hear? Did you hear it? Okay, can you recite this verse?
فما يكذبك بعد بالدين.
All right, well done. That was much better. And lastly, I have highlighted this. I think you would know why I have highlighted this. Do you know?
Yeah, I didn't do the Allah rule.
Yeah, you have to make the lam sound thick because the previous letter, sin, carries a fatha stroke. So, alaysallahu, okay, a thick sound. All right. Jazakillah and 330. And now we will start.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. I will start listening to the hifs.
Okay.
And
Give you okay to give another student.
yes.
A7347.
A7347.
Where is he gone?
Okay.
Can you see?
Probably breakout room.
Okay.
Can you try a different student?
Yes. A7342.
A7342. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And A7342 is going to
recite Surat At-Teen.
Okay. So A7342, have you started memorizing Surah Teen?
Yes.
Okay. All of it?
Yes.
All right. So can you recite it off by heart, starting with Tawuz?
Okay.
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين
إلا الذين
آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
All right. Jazakallah A7342. Well done for memorizing the entire surah. And mashallah, your recitation was really good. Your melody was really good as well. In terms of pronunciation, I will point out a few mistakes. So first of all, as I mentioned to one of the previous students as well, this letter, ta, do you know what mistake you made?
Is it that I need to make it a bit more thicker?
Yeah, you have to differentiate between the sound of these two letters. So ta has simple sound, but ta has a thicker sound. Okay? So can you recite this verse again?
وطور سينين.
All right. So keep trying and inshallah it will get better and better.
Inshallah.
Next.
Okay.
Here next mistake. So A7342, please make sure that it's very quiet and that you are listening. So in verse 5, here, this letter is kha, okay? So make sure you don't get confused between kha and ha, because the only difference between them is a dot, right? A dot on top. So it's not halaqna, kha, khalaqna, okay? And yeah, in terms of memorization, you made a mistake here. So you said alladhina. I corrected you on the spot as well. So make sure that you correct this mistake. We have a kasra stroke under the alif and not a stroke on top. So make sure that you're clear about. Can you recite this verse again?
Assalamu alaikum. The voice is breaking.
My voice?
Now it's okay. Yes, it was. Sorry.
Okay. So was it clear, the mistakes I pointed out? Or should I do it again? Can the ST tell me if my voice was clear when I was
Yes,
telling the mistake?
it's clear. Yes.
Okay. A7342?
Yes.
So did you understand the mistakes I've highlighted?
I understood the beginning ones, but not the one you just made right now.
Okay. Do you understand what I said for this here? this letter. خلقنا الإنسان.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And here, what you did, you said الذين. We have a kasra stroke under alif, so it's إلا الذين. Make sure you are clear about that. And can you just recite this verse? Verse 5.
لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم.
Okay. So make sure that, can you say this word?
خلقنا.
Okay, that was much better. Make sure you make a very clear sound. Kha. Okay. So
Okay.
the second mistake is that noon here, I mentioned to one of the previous students as well, you have to conceal the sound of noon. So, insana. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you recite the complete verse?
لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم.
Okay. All right, keep practicing the mistakes I've highlighted. If you can
Okay.
make a note of them, and inshallah it will get better.
Inshallah.
All right. Can we have the next student?
Yes, we can have A7326.
A7326.
And he is on Surat Al-Ala.
Okay. A7326.
Second time happened with me.
I have muted A7326. There was a lot of noise. So maybe we can have him later.
Okay.
Can
We
we
can
have
have next student. And 8334.
an 8334? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And an 8334 is going to recite
Surah Al-Ghashiyah.
all right, Jazakillah. And 8334,
Yes.
have you started memorizing Surah Al-Ghashiyah?
I know up to verse 9.
Okay, that's good. Can you start reciting with Tabus and then from verse 1 to 9?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ غاشية عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة
وجوه يوم
وجوه
إذ ناعمة.
إذ نائمة.
Okay. Jazakillah in 8334. So well done for memorizing the first 9 surah of the first 9 verses. So I will highlight a few mistakes and you can make a note of it and practice them so that they get better.
Okay.
So first of all, in the very first verse, you made thick sound for qa. For this kaf, it's not a thick sound. So you pronounced it like this qaf. Okay?
Okay.
We have to differentiate between the sound of these two, but we need to know which one is which one. Obviously, when we are reciting off by heart and it's not in front of us, we don't know which kaf is being used, right?
Okay.
So make sure that when you revise, you have a copy of the surah or Quran in front of you and look at each letter carefully as you recite and revise, okay?
Okay.
And when you recite off by heart, it will come in your head. It should come up.
Okay.
All right. Next mistake in verse 3. Can you recite verse 3?
وجوه يومئذ خاشية.
Okay. So when you connect this ha with the noon tanween and this ya mushaddad, make sure you make nasal sound, okay?
Okay.
And it should be for 2 seconds. So wujuhun yawma idhin khashiyah. Okay? Can you recite this verse again?
وجوه يومئذ خاشية.
Okay. All right. Keep practicing and inshallah it will get better, okay?
جزاك الله.
All right. And it's the same mistake. So this time I will just highlight it and ask you to recite because it's the same. You have to apply the same rule, okay?
Okay.
And here. All right, can you recite this verse?
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
Okay. وجوه يومئذ ناعمة. Can you say that again?
وجوه يومئذ ناعمة.
All right, well done. That was much better. And one last mistake in verse 7. Here. Okay, so I have mentioned the rule which you have to apply here. I have mentioned it previously to the other students as well in the same class. So do you know which rule you have to apply here?
Is it noon gunna?
This is noon sakin because it doesn't have any other stroke. But the rule that you have to apply is the rule of ikhfa. Do you know what you have to do for that rule?
Do you have to prolong it?
No, you have to conceal the sound of noon. Okay? So I mentioned it to the previous students as well, right? So it's not min, meodori. Okay? All right, now I will highlight the same rule. So you have to apply the same rule here as well. But this time you have to recite and apply it, okay?
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay, can you see the entire verse?
Yes.
Okay. Please recite this verse.
لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
Okay, not min. Conceal the sound of noon, okay? Myoju. Did you hear the difference?
Yes.
Okay. Try again.
لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
Okay, this time it was much better. So keep practicing and it will get better and better.
Okay.
All right. Jazakallah. Can we have another student?
We can have A7338, and he is on Surah Al-Ala, verse 14.
A7338.
A7338.
Okay. Surah Al-Ala, verse 14 onward.
Okay, I can't see him. I don't know if he's here or not.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see him in the class either.
No. Okay, I'll give you A7341.
A7341.
341.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And A7341 is going to recite.
Surah Al-Qadr. Surah 97. Yes.
Okay, Surah 97. A7341.
Yes.
Just give me a moment. I'll write down your ID.
I had a question.
You have a question?
Yes.
What is it?
So I was in the breakout room, and then after that it glitched, and I came to this session. So I come back to the breakout room. So that's why I was gonna ask that if you could put me back in the breakout room.
Okay. All right. That's fine. But now that you are here, it's fine. You can recite here. Have you memorized Surah Al-Qadr?
No.
Okay, that's fine because we haven't.
Surah Al-Ala.
Previously, you have memorized and recited all the surahs which we have taught so far.
Yes.
So, do you want to do a revision? If I ask you to randomly recite from a surah, would you be able to do that?
Not yet, because I know like separate surahs, but like it's like I can't say in random because like it's like difficult, and a bit I forget.
Okay, that's fine. So I will tell you. You don't have to worry. I will tell you the surah and I will show it to you on the screen as well.
Sorry to disturb. It says Surah 97, number 97. I think he has done the previous surahs.
Yeah, he has. But he hasn't memorized chapter 97.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so A7341.
Yes.
If I ask you to recite from verse 8, it's on the screen. Illa ma sha Allah. And then go up to verse 11.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can read it from the screen.
No, because this will test your hifz to see if you're revising and if you still remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, start with Tawbus.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى.
Okay. So you started from verse 9. Okay. Let me go back. I will point out just one mistake. So here in verse 11.
Yes.
On Zal, make sure you stress because it has the sign of shad. So sayazakaru. Okay.
Okay.
Can you recite this verse again?
From the start.
Just this verse.
Okay. سيذكر من يخشى.
Okay, again. Sayazakaru. Can you recite with me? Sayazakaru.
سيذكر.
Okay, that was much better. So if you can make a note of this point and keep practicing it when you revise the surah, it will your hifz will get better. Okay.
Inshallah. Jazakallah.
All right. Jazakallah. Can we have another student?
Yes, we can have N8338.
N8338.
And she's going to recite Surat Al-Ala and verse 14.
Okay. N8338. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Have you memorized Surah Al-Ala? So previously you recited up to verse 8.
14.
Okay, verse 14. Have you memorized the next few verses?
Oh,
You haven't?
yeah, because in school it's my test.
Okay, let me show you on the screen. Previously you have recited up to here. Can you see on the screen?
Yes.
Have you started memorizing the next few verses?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So I will just ask you, just the same as the previous student, I will ask you to recite from verse 8 up to verse 11, just to see that you remember it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so from verse 8 to verse 11.
Where does verse 8 start?
So it starts with illa. Okay, I'll show it to you on the screen. Here. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right.
من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى يخفى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
Okay, you missed one verse in between. Let me go to. So, you recited verse 8 and then you went straight to verse 10. Okay? And in the middle, verse 9, you didn't recite that. Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep on revising and so that you don't forget what you have memorized previously. Okay?
Okay.
Jazakillah, N8338. Can we have the next student?
Yes, we can have A7347. And he's going to recite Surah 91.
Okay,
Ashams.
7347. A7347. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, there is.
He is here, but I don't know. Okay, I'll give you
No response.
A7351.
A7351. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
My
He's going to recite Surah Al-Nashra.
Okay.
Surah Duha.
Surah Duha. Okay. A7. A7351.
Yes.
Have you started memorizing Surah Duha?
I already recited it to the, I think, examiner.
The examiner?
Yeah, Surah Al-Nashra 94.
Okay. Have you memorized Surah Al-Inshirah?
I recited that in the breakout room today.
Okay. And have you memorized Surah Teen?
Already, I recited 3 verses in the breakout room.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can I give you another student or?
Yeah. We will have another student.
Okay. N8346.
N8346.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
She's
And
on Surah Al-Nashra as well.
okay. N8346. Have you started memorizing Surah Al-Inshirah?
No, I don't know it.
I'll show it to you on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen.
I've started memorizing it, but I don't know it.
Okay. You have started memorizing it. Do you know if you have memorized one verse, 2 verses?
I haven't done any. I've only done 2.
Okay. 2 is fine. Do you want to recite it off
I
by
don't
heart?
know. Okay.
All right. Don't worry. I will help you. So it's fine. All right. Start with the verse.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك
Okay.
ووضعنا عنك ذكرك
Vizrok.
وزرك.
All right. Well done. I need 346 for memorizing the first 2 verses, and keep working. Keep revising these verses, and also try to memorize the next few verses. So, can you recite it this time? Recite it from the screen.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
Okay. All right. Make sure that the sound of ha is very clear and the sound of ra is thick. So, alam nashrah laka sadrak. Can you recite again?
ألم نشرح لك صدرك
Okay, well done. And the next verse?
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
All right. That was much better. Well done. And keep working hard, okay?
Yeah.
Jazakillah. And at 346. Can we have another student?
Yes, we can have A7330.
A7330.
No, he's not in the class. I think. We can have N8348. N8348.
And 8348.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
She's on Surat Al-Ala and Surat Al-Ghashiyah.
I listened to his hips, her hips, sorry. I've listened to her in the breakout room.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we have another student?
Okay, you can try N8351.
And 8351.
And Surah At-Teen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Which
Surat
sorry.
Atfal,
Okay.
95.
And 8351.
Yes,
Have you started memorizing Surah Teen?
I know 5 verses.
All right. That's very good. Can you recite it off by heart? Starting with Tawbas.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون والطور سنين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم.
Okay. All right. And that was up to verse 5. Sorry. So let me go to the surah. So first of all, well done for memorizing the first 5 verses, and keep on memorizing the next few verses as well for the next lessons. I will highlight a few mistakes in terms of pronunciation. First of all, I have highlighted this letter. Do you know what mistake you made? Or do you know what? Okay, so yeah.
I didn't make the difference between Zal and Zal.
Yeah, the difference between Zal and Za. So I will highlight the two so you can see. So here, this is Za, okay? And this one here is Zal. And you can see the difference in their shapes as well, right? This one is slightly turned. And this one, we have to make a hissing sound, vibrating sound, okay? So can you recite this verse again? All right, that was much better. And secondly, okay, I have highlighted this. Do you know what you have to do here?
I didn't prolong it enough.
Yeah, that's right. So this time recite it and make sure that you prolong it. Do you know how long you have to prolong this for?
2 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, you have to at least prolong it for 3 seconds. Okay? All right, can you recite this?
لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم.
All right, that was much better. Well done. And overall, your pronunciation and your melody were really good. So once again, well done. Can we have one last student before we conclude our class?
Okay, we can have A7334.
A7334.
He is in the class and he's on Surah 91, Ashams.
Okay, A7334. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, there is no response.
Okay. We'll give you another student then. A7324.
A7324.
Oh, he's not in the class. Okay. N8329.
And 8329.
Assalamu
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And she's going to recite.
I have listened to him
She-
as well.
Nashra.
I have listened
Yes,
to him.
that's
Okay.
right. 94.
Okay. And she also recited in the breakout room. So
Okay. She has done starting prayer as well.
yeah. So
Take
that's
up
fine.
another student.
Yeah. We'll have another student, and we'll for the ending prayer, we'll just move on.
A7306.
Okay. A7306.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And she's going to recite. Okay. A7306, you can recite the ending prayer in a bit. I'll quickly go through the homework. So the homework for today is chapter 95, Surah 3. So all of those students who have not started memorizing the surah yet, please try and memorize some of the verses. And those who have already completed the surah, keep revising. Please keep revising the surah, and also keep revising the surahs which were taught previously. So that will include chapter 1, chapter 87, chapter 88, chapter 91, 93, 94, and 95. So that's all for the homework. And now we will do the ending prayers. A7306.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you recite the ending prayer for everyone?
Sure. Allahumma arhamni bil
Okay.
Quran.
A7306.
Yes.
Please start with the verse.
Oh, okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم. O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran. وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً. And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
All right. Jazakumullah everyone for attending the class today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.